You on this room? That's what I be doing. No, I just used to y'all said
From London to the Bay, it's Hammer Gold Hammer, it's Hammer Dirty Hammer, and the rest is on its way to festive. 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Things have 40s and blunt shit just popped up.
Oh, hey. Oh,
You say y'all sang Kumbaya?
yeah, they
Bible
was
study?
and they
That's
was
what we were
praying.
saying. Yeah.
Happy Wednesday.
That's how you do it. Happy Wednesday.
First and foremost, it's a Wednesday. It's been a Wednesday. But as usual, we're glad to be back. Fully restored and recovered.
Why are you yelling?
Don't do that. Why are you shouting? So listen, today we're going to recap Battle of the Sexes. You ever had a moment so entertaining that you had to stop and say, bring the beat back? Let me have this discussion one more time. You had somebody mama asking why we kept shouting.
Women were shouting tonight. Men were all calm, collected. Right or wrong?
I mean,
And women just shouting just to get their point across. That seems to be the problem a lot of times. What we're trying to say.
I understand there's a lot of passion in the responses, so I don't fault anybody who was on the panel. We appreciate y'all so much.
Except for those shouting.
Except for those that were shouting. We had a lot of guests hit us up saying, y'all had great conversation. We couldn't hear you because it was too much shouting.
They said the women were shouting.
They just said it was too much shouting. They didn't point no fingers, but we knew who they was talking about.
They said it was shouting.
So you supposed to say, I don't know. You over here saying the women were shouting. So listen.
They said the women were shouting.
Tonight we are going to really recap and ask questions about just what was discussed. We're not going to shout. I'm going to whisper. Like, wait, do you see?
I can't guarantee I'm not going to shout. If I get passionate about it,
You didn't shout last time, E. You did
so
good.
I did good?
Yeah, you held your
I'm
composure.
keeping on the same level octaves that I had last.
You held your
Wednesday.
composure. It's just
Y'all notice that when I'm in here by myself, I get ganged up on?
When you
No,
shot,
bro, you didn't yell. It wasn't you.
was he
It
son?
was the girl.
I told y'all we needed to be at the 7. Y'all was at 12. Most of the guys, like, we got you. They were at 6. Some of us had
You
some
know,
tucked
this
up.
is evil.
it's just
No, we job.
So since we talking about last week, what were your favorite parts of last week?
my favorite part.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, you know how you saying I in a relationship. I out here living.
Shouts out to Mel.
Shout out to that boy Mel. But he came here and he told the truth. He kept it 100. He didn't try to make himself look like the best thing walking. He just kept it 100. He said, "Look, I'm not in a relationship, and the point of dating is for me to get to know a different couple women and figure out which one is most compatible with me." I think that was the best takeaway from it. And his entertainment, he had his shades on. The boy was a whole rapper on the stage.
A whole
A whole rapper, man. My dog was a whole rapper out there, man.
Oh, and then my other favorite part is in the middle of the show, my co-host had to call another influential brother that he knew.
Yes.
So happened to be the guy on the panel. I mean,
You did call the man right there.
I got his number about a few years ago, and he was just speaking knowledge. I said, man, I'm gonna save your number because I just got an idea. You just gonna do something. I didn't know he was gonna. I didn't even know it was the same guy. Male hair grows so much. Like, bro, he had his season last time.
He's so cool.
You had David over there shouting, you about to release a book.
Listen,
He should release a book.
He should release a book.
He should release a book.
No, he's an author.
He should release a book.
You writing a book?
are you speaking to me? I thought you were speaking to David.
No, David, you writing a book. He said that man is writing a book, and he said it like 15 times to you.
Listen, man, I don't always like to toot my horn, but from time to time, I got some gems in my pocket. And every now and then, you gotta release them to the people. I felt like that's what I was doing. I hate y'all with everything in me. I swear to
First of all, we are righteous and walking in different directions this week. with water.
I'm not always right, man.
I have the author here who y'all tagged like wrestling match tagged.
That's how you win. You can't do it all by yourself.
You can't do it
gotta
by
take a partner
yourself.
with you.
I like last week because I mean, besides us shouting over one another, because the point we had some good questions in
We had a
there.
good conversation.
Everybody had valid points, just that everybody want to be heard. So
Everybody wanna be heard.
the good points, a lot of the side talk and conversation. It was a lot of comedy in there, like, and I heard a lot of it, but at the same time, I heard people's answers as well. So that's what made that funny, right?
You're right. There was definitely a lot of.
We were really tripping. We were having fun, and it was so much. That's why we had to run it back. It was so much fun last week that we probably like missed out on some things.
Man,
Missed out on a few things. We're gonna run it back with the panel too. But right now, we just gotta recap what we didn't get to hear last week due to the shouting.
sorry. So is dating important? I want to make sure I don't shout. And that was one of the first questions that came in that only one person answered, maybe two. Is dating important?
Yes, very much so. Very much so. I think dating has to be important, whether you're in a relationship or you're just single out here. I mean, because it keeps you sharp. It lets you know what's going on in the world. It lets you know you're not right on everything, and at the same time, gives you a chance to connect with someone. So you got to date to keep things fresh, to explore, and to learn, and to eat. Nobody's having conversations no more. Nobody's sitting down. Nobody's like getting involved with one another. It's so instant. That's why I think dating's cool, because you really just turn it out everybody around you, and it's just you and that individual.
I concur. I think dating is important on things that when you go on a date and try to have a date night, the conversation lacks because of the technology we have today.
Right.
I agree.
Like you don't have time to miss anybody. I know everything you did today, and I know how 1,000 people felt about it. So we have nothing to talk when we come to dinner.
Oh, let's cut it. Can we really talk, man? Like, why?
I don't know.
We're trying not to shout.
It's not. I get it, but at the same time.
We're trying
And
not
then,
to shout.
but
Gotta keep them on the tone.
I agree with that.
No, hell no. We gotta be CTS. We fucking with y'all. We
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
We back.
really, okay.
First of all, they told me we yelled as a woman.
No, you're yelling. You're definitely yelling.
Why are
You are definitely yelling. But no, I agree with you on that, bro. Like, technology just robbed us of just really being able to like the court with one another, have a conversation, actually find out about a person. That's why you don't know people. You're friends with people, but you don't even know them.
you don't know at all?
But you made a good point. You can't miss them because I got date night with you. So we're going to go on a date at 7, but we've talked since 7 this morning. I know your day. I can't even say what happened today because I do know your day. I don't miss you because I always talk to you.
You're literally having.
So you're
dinner.
saying the void and the convenience that social media has right now is taking away
100%.
Absolutely.
the spark?
100%. I was having a conversation with my parents.
Because 5 conversations a day with your significant other, 20 minutes. No, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it, but you're saying like
minutes a day.
20 minutes a day.
I didn't have time.
Whole hour just broken. Just
I have nothing left to tell you though, because 20 minutes is the only time I wasn't actually doing work. Other time I was working. But then as soon as I get you the next 20 minutes, we'll tell you what this nigga did last 30 minutes since I talked to you.
I didn't think about it like that, bro.
I'm just saying.
I didn't think about it like
You
that.
gotta look at it like that, bro. We share memes and everything on social media all day long. Like if you see
Right.
something funny, the first person you want to send it to is your person.
Right,
Like,
right.
So we can laugh about it later, but we done left it about it in this 5 minutes. And now when I get home, we have nothing to laugh about.
Let's laugh about that meme you sent together.
Right.
All over again.
Yeah, no, but then somebody's probably FaceTime. That's just sending a meme. Like that's what
And
social
they said to me, "Did you see what I just sent you?"
That's crazy.
Can I get to my phone, please?
If you don't answer long enough, quick enough,
And that's another thing.
you get a text.
Don't be busy. Don't be busy.
Mm-mm.
I feel attacked as a woman.
No, I'm saying significant other. You're just the only woman here. See,
Yes.
that's how this.
I'm the only woman
Saw
here.
that switch, bro?
There's
There's no other woman that can be like, but
We said day. We
and
said day. We said day.
I'm
We
sorry.
said
Did you
day.
not use the right pronouns?
Ooh,
That boy's gonna write a book.
I'm just trying to understand.
Boy's smart.
This is what the Leon Lopez conferences are made of. First of all, I'm the only woman. You men date women. So I represent women right now, the ones who apparently called 50 million times to talk about nothing. Tonight we've recapping last week. We are asking them, and then we are reiterating, is dating important? We are reiterating the conversation about, what was another one? How to keep it spicy. There was a question on there about a woman's right to choose. You were very open about that conversation. And at first people didn't like the answer, but they couldn't do nothing but respect it after because it made sense.
That pulls back to the double standard question as well. If a man goes out here and sleeps with 5 women, he's a stud. But if a woman does it, she's looked at as, promiscuous and all that stuff. And the reason being, and yes, ladies, we know this is a double standard. Okay,
It is.
However, the reason being is, and I'm gonna use vulgarity because it just sounds better than saying sex. I'm sorry.
Vulgarity, yeah.
It just sounds better.
Showing the word, bro. Vulgar with Garrity on it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna use
Vulgarity. That's the base. That's
women fuck who they want. Men fuck who they can. So if I have to work harder to get it, and you can just give it away and get it from front, you just look a little sloppy to me. Yes, we know double standard, but it is what it is. Does anybody have anything to object about that?
I mean, it's that's the way of the world. That's the way the world is. I mean, I'm not like against that because that's just how it is. Regardless of how you think of it as an individual, when you go outside the world, you're still gonna be judged on your opinion or how you feel.
That's hard to defend because you can't be like, so I can't sleep with 17 people, and it don't even sound right coming out. And
for those who do, that's why men look at you like, yo, she's a hoe.
It's crazy.
And it don't be 17 people in a week. It could be 17 people over 17 years. We still looking at you like, yo.
17 people over 17 years?
They gave us like a totally
eloquent
term. They called ours a menage a trois. They called y'all a train.
You see what I'm saying? It's a double standard.
It's a double standard.
We understand it. But
it's like, yo, you had a menage a trois? Like, yo, she had a trainer in her. You feel what I'm saying? No, I know it sounds terrible, but that's the
it is true.
Truth. That's how they say.
And it's sad, but it's not sad. Reality is, as a woman, I need to. As a woman, you can't even defend it. Like, who really wants to be out there saying, if I want to sleep with 18 people in 10 days, it's my business?
And that's the thing about it. It is your business. And if that's what you want to do, that's your body.
Right.
That's your body. You should be able to do that without anybody looking at you. But the way of the world, we gonna look at you like, nah, I'm not about to be number 19.
But that's crazy. That's true. But it's crazy because honestly, they saying that there's double standards on your opinion as well. They're saying that, and then they're telling you like, "Girl, live your life. Just live your best life. Do what makes you happy. And if I like sex, that's what makes me happy. But then I'm getting judged on it. So that's why I said the way of the world is not even fair. It's fair.
But the thing about it is, it's not only men. Because a woman to tell another woman, yo, y'all know that bitch is nasty.
And we will.
So it's not just us doing it.
Yeah.
That's why I said you want to defend it because in reality, we don't like being told what we can't do. But in all actuality, that's like saying, well, a man can murder somebody, a woman can't. I can kill if I want to. You don't.
No, you can get your ass like that. Man, girl, if they find out you did it.
Defend that statement. You cannot openly be like, I want to smash as many people as I want to be. Mm-hmm. Women are entered, men exit. Y'all rinse off. We hold it in.
Why is it when we date we feel rushed to give y'all sex and if we broken?
Oh, why did you ask this question?
Because men feel as if the women are a bit more aggressive and straightforward.
There's a big debate about this one here.
But what?
The time frame of when.
Elaborate.
So the rule is for women. And this one is like a man takes you out, he spends a lot of money, you're supposed to give it up. For women, you're told don't give it up too quick. What's too quick? What's too slow? What's too soon? Are you supposed to count days? Should you wait? Why are you wrong if you do it that day one? I mean, what is it?
Go get Outkast Love Below and listen to Spread.
What do you say? Okay, I don't care. She get on the first day. Listen, she knows she's not alive.
What I'm saying is like if you're into something or somebody, I mean, you can't fight feelings, in my opinion. But at the same time, like if I don't spend $250,
nah, I agree with that. See, that's the problem.
$250 plus,
like real life.
And you talking about?
Shut up. Watch your mouth.
No, I'm talking to my wife right now. She knows if I don't spend this, we out of town. The kids gone.
The whole 30 days. Sometimes the moment is I'm feeling you, you're feeling me. I'm not counting 2 weeks and 3 pay periods.
That's what I'm saying. You took 30 days, like, well,
But it's a 90-day rule. There's a rule about
says
that.
who? Society again.
So, all right. Yeah, that's
Let's go! Listen, like, why are you waiting on society? So society
Don't you start.
has
That's
basic.
crazy. So let me ask you this: social media once again.
30 days ain't long enough.
30.
You supposed to wait longer than 30 days? Hurry fast.
30 days ain't long
30
enough.
days ain't long enough.
Woo.
Oh.
Okay, Alicia. I see. What was I going?
You were going
Social
in 90
media,
days.
social media,
90
yeah.
days, social
I
media.
saw a post where a man said he met a woman, and she told him before he could even ask her out. She was like, "Listen, before we go somewhere, I'm telling you right now, I got a 90-day rule before I have sex with you." And he said, "That's cool. I got a 90-day rule before I spend any money on you." And comments, everybody went crazy. And his defense was he didn't say we couldn't go out. We can take walks. We can FaceTime. We can get to know each other for these 90 days. But she's like, so you're trying to say if I don't get you no pussy, you're not gonna spend no money on me. It's not what I said. I said you want to put your restriction before my restriction. We can both take time to meet each other.
Right.
Was he wrong?
So they still dating.
No, I don't know if they went on a date.
You know she canceled that.
Because I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Hey, ain't no
I'm
bang
just
bang
saying-
shrimp, ain't no banging banging. If y'all don't get the bang bang shrimp, y'all ain't banging. So my thing is this: he's not wrong. He's saying like we can take walks,
That's
we can
what I'm
chill, we
saying.
can meet in the
In
park.
the scenario,
The thing
you're
was,
saying
we even have a
you're still
picnic.
She put a restriction. He put a restriction. But he never said, no, actually they didn't go on a date. Because she was like, you feel like you making me go your hoe, you paying for it.
dating. Kayla laughed. Kayla said, take walks. I'm kind of processing.
Take walks,
So
man.
you're still dating because you're the scenario, not their situation.
Yeah, the
'Cause
scenario.
you're taking walks, you're doing free stuff.
Yeah.
We spending quality
That's
time.
all
I'm
it
getting to
is.
know you.
You're doing free stuff. Ooh, don't make it sound like that because that's what
That's
you
what
asked
it
for.
is. That's what it is.
I'm
You're
getting to know
trying
you.
She's, from what I got from the situation, she was trying to make sure that he was worthy of that prize. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is,
So his money's a
Her sex.
prize.
as hard as we work for it, you damn right it's my prize.
So it's prize for prize.
I'm asking. Don't come at me like this.
In
is
my opinion,
scenario.
men got gifts too. What I'm saying is what's the prize? I understand what you're saying, but the ultimate prize is the connection,
Is the connection.
not necessarily the sex. So
So
that's where it's
was
getting
his
confused.
restriction wrong opposed to hers.
It's not, but it does sound tit for tat. You won't give me this, I won't give you that.
No, she said she placed standards out. He placed standards. She wanted him to comply. Why is it difficult to
Why
understand
did
that?
tit for tat if he was
Yeah.
standing for her to comply to?
I'm just saying, like,
My energy is my payment. It's even better. Wait.
It's an even better exchange.
It's an even better exchange.
I
So
feel it.
now you give it. Well, I can't argue with that. That don't make sense. Because
all
I
I'm
can't say
saying.
I don't want your energy.
I'm giving you time. That's more than that steak you want. You feel what I'm saying? Like you should
Take walks. I'm always hear it in her
take
voice.
walks, man.
Take
Jill
walks.
Scott, man.
Girlfriend budget. Come.
Jilly from the. I bet you Jilly ain't waiting for no 90 days. I bet she ain't.
But Jilly also said, let's take a long walk. All around the
Blow some tree. For real.
We can sing a melody.
For
There's
real.
nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with free. The comment says, "What's wrong with free? If we getting to know each other,
Right.
Why does it mean I have to spend?
why does it mean I have to spend money?
But
I
see,
can
all the
plan
men
a
seem to talk
free
like
day."
logic.
So
There's some smart brothers
how
out
many
there,
free
man.
dates have you had?
Huh?
How many free dates have you had?
In my lifetime?
With my wife? A lot. All the time.
Your first date was a free date.
No.
No, but on the first day, she also didn't put that restriction. Like, after tonight, you're not getting nothing. Even though that wasn't what he was expecting. But as soon as she put the restriction in, my man was like, yo, I got to put one in two then.
Right.
I mean,
You don't even talk about
It
sex.
seems who said they don't talk about sex? Who's salt and pepper? Who me?
that's her preference.
Salt and pepper. Let's talk about sex. Listen, what you doing? What you doing?
You ever really didn't want to tell about yourself because now you feel bad? You're right. I ain't talking about it either.
Not on the first date.
I mean,
Anissa
What I'm
said
saying-
value comes into play. What do you value when it comes to dating?
The free stuff. That's how we're getting to know each other.
Right.
I'm not talking about the free.
in life are free.
No, but what if, okay, so if you're dating, you don't just sit back and go, all right, I'm making sure what we're doing is free tonight. I mean,
No.
what you
What I'm
feel
saying,
like
like,
you
what
wanna
I'm saying,
do.
that honestly, it sounds cliche and corny, but the best thing is like free. I'm giving you time. I want to know how honest you are. I want to know your morals, your character. Like that's when I connect with my wife. Like we sitting down, we talking about
Like I really
different
do
stuff.
want to know what's your favorite color.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna see a nice purple shirt. You know what?
Knowing
She
somebody's
might like
favorite
this.
color has went out of style, and they say, you know, like, but,
You know what I'm saying? Like
if a dude do that, bro, he's a simp today.
he's
bro.
a simp.
No,
He's a simp. If you
not.
try to take time out, he's either cheap or he's a simp.
It's either
No.
or.
You see what I'm saying?
You can't be trying to get to know a woman.
People,
I mean, it's the truth.
y'all done got too good for
No, it's not,
the two
because
piece of churches. I remember
it's-
some of y'all was in
oh
the
my
two piece
God.
of churches and everything
I
is all
love
right.
that butter biscuit.
And you love that butter, the butter biscuit. You know what we doing if you get that butter biscuit. You know what we
We
doing.
like sweet stuff, like bring me my
Yeah,
free
butter
candy.
biscuits.
No, shut up, biscuits.
Like the butter biscuit.
You can bring me my free candy. You can come in and have little moments where you do little stuff. But the fact that you got to put rules and restrictions on everything, I mean, even if I'm feeling you, I won't do this.
But
even if I want to go on a date, I
That's
won't
the way
spend
of the
this.
world, though. Because what happens? So let me ask you this: what happens if y'all do go on that first date and the chemistry was there, the conversation was great, there's a couple drinks flowing, and you feeling that and like, you know what? It's the first date, but I do want to get this nigga some. That goes beyond. But can that not
Guess me
happen?
what that
I'm just
would
asking I'm asking everybody. I'm just saying, is that a possibility?
Go.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
LeBoo. Shouts out to LeBoo Wings, man. That boy, the
You
celebrity
don't want to
chef.
like go because you don't have that same energy with just any and everybody.
But that's what I'm saying.
Everybody
Like-
should bring that energy out of you, though.
That's
That's why it's
true,
a
too.
connection. Know what I'm saying? It's like when you're doing that without a connection, just to say you're doing it for a body count, that's what makes you a hoe.
That's what makes you.
That's what makes you a hoe. But what I'm saying is like if you've got this connection, you feeling chemistry, you can't fight feelings.
You can't fight feelings, and that's God's.
So like when
idea.
you're trying to throw time limits on something, like you about to
Right.
miss out on
You
something.
about to miss out on your
Because
blessing.
the chemistry's gone. Like you ever heard the thrill is gone? Like I don't know what's up. So
But what happens if
the
you go
thrill
on a
is
date?
gone.
So what happens if we go on this date and it's just fucking horrible? Now I gotta pay for it. I gotta pay for having a bad fucking night.
No, now she get a butter biscuit. Now she get that.
I swear.
Always keep a biscuit in the glove compartment, bro, to set them up.
There ain't but 3
That's what
churches
I was
left.
thinking.
Leave it on the console.
It's
You take the
cool
biscuit,
until
already
you
know
be
it.
like, I would. It's cool until you thinking.
It's 3 biscuits. It's only 3 churches left. If I
You
find a
think
butter
like out of
biscuit,
all dates. How many people you dating? Do all of your dates get it the first night? I got a question.
Yeah.
No, it's like we said,
No.
chemistry. It's it got to be chemistry. What's the connection?
ain't
Nah,
nothing wrong with it.
I do agree that we are grown, and at this point, if you decide to do it, you do it. You live with what you do.
Oh man.
Yeah. Everybody know that.
Yeah,
What besides that? What was your favorite question of that night?
yeah, Chris, you never answered that.
You never did.
Ooh, why don't women? Why do we struggle with picking a good man?
All men are good. I think y'all just get in there.
That's
Y'all
why-
go
that's why I
crazy.
said- that's
Most men wake up saying,
Ooh, why would they know it's free?
I'm gonna please my woman today. I'm
This
gonna
is a
please
great-
any woman in my way.
Hold on, Herc.
I'm gonna be on my way.
We back on the free.
No.
What?
This is the hold on before you continue because I want to hear the answer. Brother.
Okay, what's happening?
This episode is so good. We got guests talking to other guests. They're not even talking to us no more.
She said to Grubs, why would they know it's free?
They beefing online. Why she doing? What you doing?
What you doing? What you doing?
That's why the rule can be necessary. Don't move too quick. But I mean, there's exceptions to rules. I'm not saying that if you date 50 people, you're supposed to smash off 50.
No,
day
of
one.
course not.
But there might be one or two, or someone that comes across you that you break your rules for.
Yeah, you did.
But you set rules.
Everybody has to set rules. Everybody has standards. I mean, that's what makes them an adult because you know what you're gonna take and what you're not gonna deal with, right?
Yep.
So my whole thing is like, if you can't control your feelings, you getting this vibe. This person, like,
He's suddenly so
how's
women
it
know.
supposed to be?
You know they watching your every move, especially on the first day. We don't miss nothing.
Women are nosy,
Watch your mouth.
and you're loud.
Oh, I can't stand
Why?
you.
Why did you raise your voice just now?
Yelling.
Oh, he make me sick.
Another question we didn't get to bring up last week, though, somebody's like, yo, why didn't y'all ask about this?
Define good.
You gotta take 2 shots, bro.
You know,
You got
I owe you 2. I owe you 2. How do you feel about the 50-50 rule?
50-50 rule.
The 50-50 rule, like in the house, when we in the
in the
bills.
household?
Whatever works for your house for you, works for you.
Works for you.
That's all I'm saying. When you start comparing yourself to somebody else outside of your household, that's things usually go. It's like not even keeping up with the Joneses. It's like worse than that. My thing is, you don't know the situation with that. You don't know if this person over here is bringing in $150,000 a year, and this person over here is bringing in $35,000 a year. So that goes to whatever the couple like, whatever floats the boat in the house.
Whatever works for them.
Right.
That's my.
So
take
how
on it.
how are men about 50-50 in the house? Because women complain a lot about it being if you live in 50-50, it's a roommate situation.
And if I'm paying, and in that type of situation, if you feel 50-50 is roommates, then if I pay 100%, you my child.
Mm.
And then you got to be obedient.
I'm about to be my kid.
No, because you women are so independent.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
You
Take
don't-
place on the first day.
And the thing about it is, they talking about, I want somebody to come help me. I want somebody to come help me.
yeah, I was about to. Yeah,
So if I'm paying 50% of the bills you were paying, are you not saving? If your monthly bills is $2,000 and I come pay 50% of that, and now you get to save $1,000, whatever it is you want to,
you think that
am I not
magically
helping
appears?
you?
Oh man, ain't good.
You think that magically appears? Like you don't even count the coupon? No, what I'm saying, like you saving $1,000. You said you ain't doing
You can
that.
save, you can do your hair,
You wasn't able to save this
you can
before,
do whatever it is you want.
but now I'm not doing nothing for you. Like
He's that guy. You know what?
So y'all, I know y'all on this thing about 50-50, right? But we still on this thing about dating. First of all, David
What?
said we should get, wait, listen. David said we should get biscuits. Anissa says that the conversations take place first before the date. Honestly, within the first few conversations, if you're gonna take it there or not, we choosing. We know.
that's all I'm telling you. Women have that power. Women know where they're gonna sleep with a man when they first meet him. The guy is this guy's job to talk himself out of it.
To talk exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you tell me I gotta pay for something to keep my spot.
They want.
I gotta pay for something to keep my spot. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I would argue that we sleep with who we want, but the reality is we're choosy too. But we have the choice. We
y'all have your
We
choice.
have
can't
the
walk in
choice.
the room.
We don't have that choice. I can't just walk in the club and be like, you know what?
Y'all
That one
can.
right there is going home with me tonight. I can't do that.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
No.
You can, but it's not gonna happen.
Listen,
It's easy. Like the
Right,
analogy
right.
is always given. Like if my lights and my mortgage is due, and your lights and your mortgage is due, the female could just lay in the street. She's gonna pay her mortgage before that guy could ever get his mortgage back. He had to lay in the street, and that's just the reality of it.
It's
Like
the reality of it.
like Chris
You don't
Rock had
think
the old
social
joke.
media changed
Women
that?
put their vagina on the table for deals. You know,
You
like
don't think social media has changed that? That women
Social
are
media
now
has-
making
yes,
to the point where
listen.
men can just lay it out. Social media has switched to make women are pursuing men now.
Yeah,
no.
men's bills now.
The world has made it.
Yeah,
like,
it's not just
no,
social
it's not social.
But I mean, you
media.
got to think about it, man. Jada Pinkett was in a bind, went and saw Nate, now her brother went to college. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, you got to think about it. No, bro, never forgave that. Never forgave that.
Listen,
She went to so nasty.
she was in a bind. She went.
That
was
was
in a
nasty. Listen,
She went and saw
No,
Nate.
she
You
was
go-
feeling him. She was feeling
No,
him. He took on a date. That damn biscuit.
no.
He gave her the little college tuition.
Pre-game. If you go sleep with that old nasty man for your brother's tuition,
Willie Earl.
don't make ill.
Willie Earl.
Don't make that man you like wait 90 daggone days following up Steve Harvey.
Hold on, Earl. Get off me. You got 60 more days. Imagine that.
Shut up.
Get off me, Earl.
Oh, his CPAP machine going off when you trying to sleep.
So you know Willie Earl.
Shut up. I'm gonna tell Willie.
You know about his CPAP.
Hey, Tamika, what's going on, Tamika? How
I
you
got
doing,
a girl
sir?
that I know that got a big dude and joke about the CPAP. I won't say who because I will say names. All I know is the inside joke is you can't even sleep at night, can you? No, you got to do what works for your home. When you are in a relationship with someone, they caught up to where y'all at now.
I don't know where they are. I'm just
50-50. And we
You
up to
50-50 in
dates
it? Okay.
and we 50-50 in.
50-50.
Women said, we know that we want to do it in the first few conversations. We ain't really got to wait for that first date. We know
You
you're
ain't
going to
gotta
get
wait
it
them 90 days.
when we
Right,
come out
right.
there that night. If she comes out there with no intention to give it to you, a free lunch program.
right. See that? A free lunch program. Like the government ain't paying for that, though. That's what I'm telling you. The government ain't paying for
It
that.
came out of my pocket.
I'm going to just call it
Joe
what it is, to
Budden
be
did.
honest with you. When we want you, we want you. And when we
Yeah.
don't, we don't. There is no ifs, ands.
I.e.,
I concur.
women fuck who they want.
Right. He said that the boy gonna write a book.
I'm
The boy gonna write a book.
I'm gonna leave it there.
It's-
So back to the 50-50.
So 50-50, I believe it's your house. I believe if he's managing the bills and he wants to say, well, you still put this in, half of your income comes in, and I put that up so when we have days, I can get to it. Makes sense to me. If you handle the mortgage and they handle the utilities, makes sense to me. If y'all split it straight down the middle, because for whatever reason, that's how your life is, how you handle your bills should not determine your relationship status.
Agreed. Fully agree. Whatever works in your household,
Works
let
in
it
your
work
household.
in your household. Give a damn what nobody else got to say.
Right.
All that extra insight. I will say social media gives us fake imaginary rules and boundaries that we have to follow, which by the way, the people who post them ain't following. And then we try to meet it. Oh, well, no, I can't be with him because we can't be roommates. That bitch paid half the bills and go home with her roommate every night. Stop following her up.
Man, listen. It's some lonely girls that's paying all the bills. Okay. Talking about these girls paying 50-50. But they ain't gonna tell you they missing that wee-wee. Okay? So what I'm telling you is this. Whatever works in that girl's house,
Leave her
Is
be.
that
leave her
girl's
alone.
business.
Now you can listen to the lonely sister on the couch with the bag of potato chips typing.
Kayla said we left 50-50 in
I did too, but
2022.
I had a few people hit me up. I couldn't bring that up. Like, all right, I'll add some.
I don't see no wrong with 50-50, honestly.
I don't listen.
It takes
70,
this
30,
day and age,
60,
man.
40.
Eggs are $11.
You better. Let me tell you something.
You tell me you wasn't sexy, you bring home 3 cartons of eggs.
I am entitled at that point.
So you can get eggs for first date and get that's gonna take you to that next level.
Yeah, because how many egg sandwiches you get out of it?
Y'all make me sick. No,
I'm
don't
just
you bring
asking
no
you, like,
eggs for
do you want
We're not
eggs or you want to
exchanging.
be
No,
you
it's
want eggs
not
or egg rolls?
eggs for cheeks. No.
Egg rolls or eggs?
You don't understand the
Or
best
we can
gift.
just go back and get that.
The best gift you giving to somebody nowadays is a gift card to Food Line or a gift card to the Shell station. It's either
Right.
eggs or gas.
Right.
You get somebody a $75 gift card, you are in there.
And then with and then also you gotta consider this on your side with women having that power, that option. Most guys feel as though, why am I gonna pay that when you out here probably with somebody else, yada yada yada, when you're not giving me the time? I'm actually
But we
spending
feel
time.
that same way too because you sit.
No, we don't have that power.
It could be
We don't have that
copy-paste.
power.
Men have more power now than social media is. These women are ridiculous.
No,
You're right. They are
no,
ridiculous.
they've been ridiculous, but like, no, it hasn't. No,
It does.
no, women get busier than men, in my opinion. I think women get busier than
But
men.
ain't no in your opinion. It's a scientific fact.
It is.
That is not in no book.
You
It
ain't reading the
is.
right books, yo.
What books? Who said that? Kay?
Huh?
Kayla said that?
No.
I said it ain't in no book
This
that women
one
get
said-
more play than
Your
men.
co-host.
Y'all do.
No, we don't.
Y'all got the option. Y'all got the power. That's just like saying you have 30 cars in your garage and I got 5. And you said we do not have more options. I could drive in the day I want. Like I could drive in the day I want too, but I only got 5 cars.
Oh, yeah, fine.
It don't
You
feel
got
like
you
that.
got
So,
the power to go to any car you want.
maybe I guess because we don't take it because many times
No, you got 30 cars. You got the work friend, that boyfriend friend.
Oh,
You got the
church
sassy
babe,
friend.
you got travel babe,
you got the travel-
you got
Come
lunch
on,
babe,
man.
you got workout. Like y'all know it.
Men don't even know how to lie.
who the hell said we got all these
Man,
babies?
please, you know.
Man, you see, y'all got the memes, right?
You know the
You read the
most-
same memes I'm reading?
You know the most dangerous thing on earth? The work husband.
Oh my
You can't have
God. Shirt tucked in.
if you work from home, your work husband is the nigga that live there.
You gotta watch out for the mailman. Like
Shut
us dudes are constantly ramming our heads against the wall.
It's not the mailman.
We got,
It's
like my
Amazon.
man said in the 5 Heartbeats, we got to fight every night just to prove my love.
Every night.
I can't.
No,
I'm missing comments fooling with y'all.
What comments you missing?
Peeping someone else's chickens gets yours stolen.
Facts. That came from
I
a
like
male,
that.
didn't it? Came from a male.
That came from a guy?
That came from a guy.
You know,
Had
y'all
to.
being real sexist right now.
No. Now don't flip this. No.
I moved it.
Don't flip this.
It's just
You do have to have those conversations. To death with gender roles. Do what works for you in your house. Lead in the areas you're good in.
That's another brother?
Shut up.
wasn't
Shouts out to the brothers tonight, man.
He said, not my
coming
child.
through.
not on my child.
Not my child.
Just wondering. Just wondering, yo. And I agree that there shouldn't be gender roles in the house, but then again, I don't agree.
To a level, to an extent. I think it should be. I do believe
I just
in
don't-
what you're good at. Because every man is not an alpha or sigma man. He's not going to be built to lead.
I'm just saying, man. If I'm
Well, see, you saying that like you have an understanding of that. Most women who don't understand that will call him a step today. Somebody who's saying, okay, this is what I'm good at. This is what you're good at.
Herky is shouting. You're shouting. Thank you.
This is what you're good at, and this is what I'm good at, and this is how we're going to work together.
Who's that? Oh, dirty rich.
Whereas if though you can come in and say
I'm in a bond date.
anything, and
In the bond,
I'm in a bond date.
I lost my train of thought, man.
This is what a man saying. This is what you're good at. This is what you're good at.
Yeah, you got
So you might have a woman who's able to make $1 million, but a man who's able to manage it.
yeah. Well, like that's a marriage.
That's a marriage. But there are some people who say in gender roles that men say, I work, I make the money, I manage it, you stay home and you take care of the house.
That's society. Because this is what works for us. Like what I'm telling you is this: what works for Oprah and Stedman works for Oprah and Stedman. You don't know Oprah man Stedman whole salary. Oprah happy. She's still rich. Stedman ain't complaining.
Use your inside voice.
Telling you, boy, y'all.
What up, Lala? How you doing?
I miss y'all girls.
trying.
See how they do it
They
tonight?
trying.
I see what they did. They had a little group going on. So
You know they had a
We got a group
group
text.
text earlier today.
yeah,
Like, Chris, make sure you get him.
yeah.
You know.
I said, let me hear their answers. Let me hear what y'all got to say about it.
I'm serious on that. Like what's the difference between Oprah and Stedman?
Stedman in the pool house. He's a career
Have you seen
man.
the size of his pool house?
I have. I mean, he has nothing to complain about.
Okay, so some of these you're not Oprah, you're not Stedman, but what works for you works for you. I can't complain about what's outside the door because I don't control that.
leave the CPAP alone. I tease every time I see him. You can't sleep, can you? You got to take melatonin with that loud shit.
Right for that, man.
What's with that?
It's the CPAP. I'm sorry. Said leave big boys alone. I'm reading through comments.
Oh man.
We
What was another great question?
You didn't say anything about couples therapy.
I did say about couples therapy.
You didn't say whether you agreed or didn't agree.
Hold up, like you went through the tape and you didn't say nothing about.
You didn't say that. I did go back to the tape.
Again, whatever floats the boat. Some people just need to take a walk and have a conversation. Some people need a mediator, so both parties can be heard. So I mean, whatever floats the boat, whatever makes that couple happy or come to what conclusion they need to come to, so they can carry on, whether they be together or separately. But no, I just think it's about communication. I think the counseling comes in when those can't mediate, when they can't hear each other, and they're not willing to take the time to hear each other.
I'm sorry. Every time I read it. Y'all are too loud in the chat. Too many exclamation marks.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh man.
Nah, but you get
Kayla
what I'm
said
saying?
for me
That?
and my house, we do not serve the 50-50.
Well,
That was what
and that's her house. If that's what works in her house, then that's what works in her house.
It's a damn lie.
What's
What you mean? It's damn like.
I don't know, Tawana, what's a damn lie?
Hold up, man. Like
Anissa said women do it better. I agree.
women do what better?
Why?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh yeah.
That's what he
Oh, yeah.
said.
I don't think we lie better than y'all.
Man, you just had a okay.
That right there's a lie.
Yes, you just told another lie.
Couldn't even keep us straight.
That right
You
there
just
was a
told another
lie.
lie. You just told a whole nother lie. Look at you lying now. You're breathing.
Shut up.
You're lying.
Shut up. Shut up.
He said you're breathing.
You're breathing. Your lips are moving. You're
Shut up.
lying.
Some people just can't lie.
Some people can lie, and most of those
Some of
people
them are
are
career
males.
liars.
Most of those people are males. Males are terrible liars, so we try not to lie. We try to stay out of the way of lying.
No. They will lie.
We lie down.
We learned that y'all lie when you have sons. Little boys lie.
Who?
Little boys lie. Little middle school boys lie. Dumb lies.
They're babies, man. When you get to like, I think 13, that's when they kick in. Like the lie detector, like you start telling lies like a shock wall from your back until you're 16.
Big Red and David about to fight again. She told him to sit down.
Here we go.
Oh my
Here
goodness.
it comes. Here it comes.
That girl came on here online beefing. That man was on here minding his business, just like most men was sitting in the
Daryl
room.
said women do get more play than men.
Because they do.
Women definitely get more.
I
play than
agree,
men.
Kayla. So do men.
We never said we didn't. We
No,
just said y'all
right.
do it better.
Ain't nobody got all that. Got all what? Y'all got to put like what y'all saying because it's a lot. As we
Yeah, let's
go
get to
down.
the show and then we go through the comments. That's how it's supposed to be. Like,
No, we
no,
don't.
you just going through like, I guess they said they cook tonight. Like, I don't.
As
yeah.
a woman, as a woman, we have options. We don't use those options through fear of being judged. Now that's the true statement. I agree with that.
But once again, it goes back to what my co-host said. Y'all have the option and the power.
That's
And
what
y'all
I'm saying.
make us feel
Okay.
judged. So we don't.
You got the option of 30 cars. You just decided you're gonna drive 10.
Right.
It's not the same.
It's not.
Now, T, you know I ain't gonna read this paragraph.
Shut up, my boy.
Michelle Obama did voice her opinions on relationships. I'm gonna leave this on the screen.
All right, yeah. While we reading this, another question I got from one of our viewers is, who cares more about the other's feeling, men or women?
Women.
You can't say. I don't know that.
Women are more sensitive to y'all's feelings.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Really?
Oh, I do.
Oh,
I
disagree.
I think women.
It don't bother y'all when we upset or we are being emotional.
Tears me apart.
Oh, you such a lie.
You know what? No, you think
Rips me apart.
But like Jody said, I'm gonna use all this movie reference on last night. Hold on, let me talk. This is my thing. Hold on. Like Jody's told, he's like, yo, I lie to you because I care about your feelings. I tell these tricks, yeah, I got a girl at home. It's up to you whether or not you're gonna come with me.
Oh.
I don't care about her feelings, but I care about yours. So I lied to you about what I was doing because I don't want it to break you down. Men do care about your feelings.
That
And we
doesn't
do.
sound like it makes sense.
But it's the truth.
The boy got a book coming.
So I'm gonna still hurt you,
Just no, what?
but I'm gonna delay the hurt.
You say
Hopefully
the
you never find out about the hurt. That's the purpose of the lie.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
It's the way of the world. Am I saying it's right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh,
But
that's a
men-
big level of
What
trust.
you say? What does Destiny say?
Destiny said that's the difference when that's the difference in dealing with women by gender instead of by action. You're dealing with a woman by gender instead of an action.
Okay.
So you just with her because she's a woman. The excuse is because she thick though.
No,
But is she decent?
no. See, that person didn't take time to connect.
Not the work husband. I know they talking about the work husband. Now you got a church husband, a gym husband. How many niggas you got?
Man, y'all know that word.
Y'all know y'all got to work out. They come by every morning, talking about how
The minute I drop
Good,
you off
you
They
at
said
work,
take
Yes.
your hearing aid down. They are getting you about your shout
they
and
tried
shit.
it.
Let me tell
They
you
tried
something.
it.
Stedman in a pool house with a $7 million allowance. That pool house sound real damn safe, don't it?
I'm just saying.
well, you think him and Oprah going 50-50 though?
You think?
You think
Do
Oprah
you-
going 50-50? You think Stedman is going?
I think
You think
everyone is
Stedman bring
equal.
this little $300
in some
check and
household.
say, I got the grocery this week? You really think Stedman is? Listen,
Let him bring home the wrong lot.
you know why?
Let
You
him
know
bring
why he
home
got
the
that?
wrong
Because
lot.
what works for him and
I can't
Oprah
hear
works for
anything
him
in
and
my ear.
Oprah.
They make me sick.
You gotta understand. That goes back to what? Say it again, bro. What works for him and Oprah?
What works for him and Oprah works for him and Oprah. It ain't none of y'all.
She was not talking about lying. I think the women lying. Y'all roll with that shit
Oh.
too.
But it's
So
too-
she was talking
Look
about
at
lying.
30 comments later. You won't even post 30 back. That shit work. That shit work. I saw you. I saw you.
Oh, y'all ain't
There
working.
even 30 comments there. Don't do that. Don't.
Women do what better? Let's emphasize the time about women lie better. And you had the nerve.
You said that. That's
You
what said.
said we do it better. You said that.
I said
You said that's what.
No, you said we do.
y'all
it
bringing
better.
up old shit.
Oh,
No,
now
no.
we bring up OC.
No, now you know you don't. You know you don't. mess
Now,
up.
okay, I will
Listen,
ride with
if you don't want
Destiny
to
in
play the
this
game,
one.
leave your quarters in your pocket.
We
Thank you.
may lie better, but men lie more.
Say what?
We may lie better, but men lie more.
Once again,
Who said that? Who said that?
Destiny said it.
No, man. No, like that's y'all got the power. Y'all got the options.
See, she wasn't
Bro,
saying
that
that.
last night.
Yes.
Lying
Yeah.
gives me anxiety.
It
Child,
did.
lying to my nerves.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So what up with the podcast from last week? What else besides that?
Yeah, what's another great question that we had last week that we didn't dive into?
To see, this is what technology has done.
Shut up! I gotta go to this
all
one.
before there be somebody in the back taking calls and they go through the best questions and they say, "Hey, such and such said this."
I will.
Okay,
You right. That's hard. Anybody out there
Jody was full of it. I
want to
agree.
be our?
he was just a baby boy.
Which that's a baby boy statement. I lie to you because I protect your feelings.
He was a baby boy. Y'all didn't get the concept of the movie. He was growing to his maturation. He was coming a man. He was a baby boy. He told her that when he was young and dumb. When he grew up and he matured. What did he do? He got right with her. Like, he was a baby boy. He's just a baby
Put a
boy.
ring on.
You think a man gonna let somebody choke him out from the back and kiss him on the head? No, he was a boy.
He was cooking. So this one I do want to stop on for a moment because we didn't bring this up, but it's a deep conversation.
All right, we hit it.
Men are not allowed to feel. Anytime men express their feelings, y'all are called sensitive or a
yeah,
bitch.
that's right.
Oprah called a bitch.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So y'all
Absolutely.
care more about feelings, but you don't express your own.
No, we try to express our feelings, but the minute we
But when
express
we
our
do-
feelings, we get put in the capsule and we get shut down.
You can't
They
tell me.
categorize
I
us.
agree with that. Tell me the truth, whether it hurts or not.
That's what they say.
Nobody wants to hear the truth.
That's what they say. Nobody want to hear the truth.
Nobody wants to hear the truth.
Nobody-
Isn't
If,
that
if
we
your
don't wanna
man,
hear it?
you don't want to hear it. If your man of 10 years comes to you right now, y'all been married for 10 years, and he tells you, babe, I'm having urges to want to sleep with somebody else. We ain't been getting down. No, I'm telling you, he didn't do it. But the truth is, I'm having urges. We need to discuss this. You gonna say the first thing you gonna say, oh, I'm not enough for you. You didn't want to hear what that man was trying to tell you. He's telling you, before I step out this house and do something that's gonna hurt us both, I'm coming to you.
They don't respect
All
that.
you heard was, I'm not good enough or I'm not enough.
That's a
Your
good point.
communication's already off if she jumps on the defense when you say something.
What
That's
would you
that's
say
a good
if I
point. That's a
tell
good point.
you, if a man comes to you right now and says
It-
that, you're gonna be
I'm
like,
gonna be offended.
exactly.
Why? Because
Why
those are his
is it-
feelings.
That's his feelings.
I
He's
get it.
telling you what's going on with him, and he's trying to come to you before he goes out and does something. But now you're offended because I was honest with you.
So it's double standards because if a woman comes to you and she says it to the man and she goes, listen, I love you, but you're not paying me enough attention.
Oh, you out here whoring out? So that's you want to go with other men? So you want to have your work boyfriend?
Now you're going after the workout.
Did he have a biscuit?
Did he have the
Did he have a biscuit?
I bet you
smell like
In the book of Galatians,
I bet you it was that work nigga that brought you your coffee and was like,
going back
man,
in
tell
my-
me what he did this.
and Jody was a
Biscuit grease
grown
there.
ass boy. Feelings. It depends on where you are with that man. If you care, then you're careful. If he waiting 90 days, you get into what he thinks. I'm not following him up. Listen, y'all keep on. I hate both of them right now. I'm ignoring the shit out of them. But you just said we should be able to be open and talking. Y'all make me sick.
No. That's the double standard
That's the
again.
double standard.
That's the
That
double
is
standard again.
Bullshit.
I agree. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
But that's what it is.
The double standard. He's being honest. See, right there, he's being honest.
Because and you gotta. It's just
I
telling
can't be
you.
that honest.
No, you should be able to respect it because you honestly know that women outnumber men. We got the 30 cars now.
Y'all should see my face right now. My foot twitching and shit.
No, but all jokes like it's just that's the double standard of society. All jokes, it's not right. It's just the way it is.
Who else can I quote? I feel like quoting another.
Don't you go down there another
It's
baby
just
that got jumped out by a
You gotta wait till
stepdad.
it fall on you.
No.
Then you go with
I'm gonna
it.
hit him with it. Don't
It's
worry.
like a call center when you just
Why
be
do you
talking.
think
and
y'all
just-
care more about our feelings?
Huh?
We definitely care more about y'all's feelings. Just think who fixes the arguments or apologizes first. No, you
Yes,
don't.
yes, we do.
We'll say I'm sorry, knowing we was right.
For real. Women don't. Women don't.
We knew we was right in that argument. He's like, you know, baby, I'm sorry, you right.
They think you. No, they saying no. We're gonna talk about it. They think you're doing that to shut them down. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have a conversation.
Don't go on to the next question yet. Let's talk about it.
No, we're talking about this.
Let's talk
We're
about
talking
it.
about
Let's
this.
talk about it.
We're talking about this.
So maybe I know different people.
Can y'all hear me
You
out there?
tap that damn microphone. Men do not always
Talk about
apologize
this.
first. Because you can get some people that are stubborn and they won't.
What? You
Men
said
don't-
men is stubborn. Men is stubborn, not even the same planet. I'm like, wow, you are so off tonight.
If I had
What you talking about?
I swear
It's the
to
new
God.
glasses, bro. I just don't understand it.
She got the aunties on. She got the aunties.
Y'all ain't
It's
shit.
the new glasses, bro.
But
So-
somebody said y'all be in y'all
So
feelings
men
more
are
than us.
always the bigger person.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
9
like
times out of 10.
it's a great possibility. I mean, he's got a book coming. He think he write a book? No,
Who are y'all?
that's
Well, no.
that's in the author. The future no more.
Nah.
No, but
That's
men have feelings too. All jokes. It's like what we say do be valid. I mean, think if we're trying to be vulnerable, we're trying to be open. Like you said, we get mistaken as sensitive or just
A man that's able to tap into his feelings is not sensitive.
No, not at all. But society has told you that. We like y'all done messed up the barbershop talk. We can't even go to the barbershop event.
How we mess up the barbershop?
Because y'all be in the barbershop now.
Barbershop. And some of y'all getting too many shortcuts.
Oh, shut up. He lying, flat out lying.
Flat out iron.
Lying.
That's what we need, flat irons. Just cuts.
Women do what men do out loud better than men because men have to brag.
Men don't have to brag. Grown boys brag. Boys brag. Men, they know.
Boys lie.
No, boys lie. Yeah,
So men don't lie and men don't brag.
You know, Charlamagne and Lil Dude will tell you men don't cheat. And they're like, yes, they do. Them are boys doing that.
Never brag however you keep it. It's the best secret. For real. Never brag. See how I did that? I said it got to hit you.
Men go through deep depression inside and no one cares.
That's true.
Guys honest truth.
What's going on?
I don't.
That's the guy's honest truth.
So, okay, stop there. Now I can ask a man.
Now you can ask a man.
It says,
You sure? Because you just called his boys a minute ago.
I didn't call y'all boys. I said boys lie.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you. Like a man. You see how patient the man is? You see our hands? We just want to hear the question. You over here with this. Like, I hate to say
did
you
you just
right.
fuck both
I didn't. I was shaking my
I saw
fingers.
you.
No, you did like
Yes.
this. You did like this. I saw this.
No. She put it on the table where you missed it.
I did.
See?
Caring. So how are women supposed to care? If I know I say like we don't care, don't get me wrong, but if a woman is thinking that you are giving all that care, like I'm asking you, I'm talking to you, I'm saying, tell me what's going on. How do you show someone that is a man that is feeling depressed that you care if they don't want to be bothered? Like how can women would say, I ask him what's wrong, I call him, I do this, I do that, and I hear that from all women, and they're like, he always say nothing. So what's wrong? And then they say, well, I've been depressed, but nobody cared. But somebody was asking. So how are women supposed to show that they care?
By being patient with the man. All jokes aside, and I'm speaking from the place of a black male in America. He's already going through a lot, and at the same time, like he's already put in a box, and he don't want to come home and battle that too. So she has to understand when he's stepping out the door, he's taking a risk, whether it be to the trash can, whether it be to the job. So you got to be patient with that man and understand like what he's going through and try to hear him out. And some of us guys, we got to open up. Some of us think we too damn cool, or like I don't want to be
ready to talk to you. He'll talk to you.
Huh?
When he's ready to talk to you, he'll talk to you.
Not all the time. But sometimes people don't. They just never come back. They just people
Because
are perfect, let go.
sometimes you don't. I just needed a few minutes to myself.
That's true.
Sometimes I don't need to talk about it. Sometimes I just need a few minutes to myself. You're like, you know what? I ain't even worry about it anymore. I'm good. Let's keep it moving.
Right.
There's no point of us dwelling in that dark place I was just in. I'm good. I moved past it. Let's go.
Some men shut down because, like N said, you're right. She want to carry on. So he don't want to come into the shouting match. For most brothers, I speak to the barbershop. We go to different barbershops. How about you? Is it the same way?
It goes the same way.
Most barbershops feel the same way. We got a National Barbershop of America meeting. It's kind of clandestine.
Shut the hell up.
No, we really meet up, and we just really want free time. Men aren't there cheating. They just want to be.
You having barbershop meetings?
Yeah, I get my haircut a lot. You think I'm lying? Look at my head. Like I go there daily.
Men lie.
Men are like, look at what I'm saying. Like, no, seriously, it's like therapeutic for me.
So do men sit inside their men's circles and have conversations like with each other about shit they're dealing with? Or do y'all just sit around?
Yes, but not as much as we should. Honestly, we do, but not as much as we should. And that's needed. I think that's needed in your barbershop. I think that's needed in your circle. I think that's needed in our community. Like men honestly try to vent. You got your jokes, you got your drinks, you got your conversations, and you got some people looking at you by their views, but at the same time, to vent, just to be there to vent, that's always good. And men actually do that. I think we need to do it more.
That man was crazy. He walked out the door. I agree with you. I'll see what she said about somebody. She talked to somebody about sex. They walked out the door. I don't. We always feel like men don't sit around with each other and be like, yo, I think I fucked up, or yo, I'm having a bad day, or yo, this shit right now, I feel like I want to end it. Like, do you have those? Yeah. I'm having a hard time conversations.
Yeah, I've done it plenty of times. Plenty of times I told him like, yeah, I fucked him. It was my pride. I'm gonna have to have this drink and we'll get right tomorrow. I told plenty of my niggas that I have fucked up.
Yeah.
If he's real, yeah.
If you're real, and all of them, we're gonna ask questions like, "Peep this, fill me out now. Hey, tell me if I'm wrong.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
You ever went through some shit like this? Like that's our conversation. That's really us, like getting it open. We want to know, like, yo, loosen up and hear me out.
Loosen up.
Am I right? Am I wrong? And your homeboy, he gonna tell you like, I feel what you're saying,
right?
And I feel so.
Bro, you was wrong.
But bro, you was wrong. You might go.
Bro,
but somebody was there to correct you and tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
brother, you was wrong.
You got to know that. You got to know that. If you ain't got nobody to tell you when you're wrong, and they always telling you right,
that ain't the person ain't for you.
That ain't for you. That person not for you. Can't always be right.
She said he is being honest, but where the hell was the conversation before that statement? You don't just get out there after one moment.
What are we talking about?
I guess she talking about
when men just be like, I tried to come to you, and then I couldn't have a conversation with you, so don't be mad when life just happens.
I don't see that.
People don't really have those honest conversations.
It got to get built up. Most men It's getting built up, but he's had that conversation a few times. She's not trying to make a
We'll be in
I don't think that any man that's man enough to come to you and say that he's not crazy. He's being honest. Like you said, like, yo, I can't get it from nobody else.
He just said the woman said he'd be like, you home with your work husband.
I was joking there. I was joking, but what I'm saying is like, she smelled like a biscuit.
She smelled like that honey, that church's honey.
There's no need to talk.
So she gonna smell like biscuits. She get buns from work.
The men have this one, Chris.
Don't skip that. And that was Tish.
Look at my best friend.
I heard you. I knew you were gonna start with the best friend.
What we on though?
Seriously though, how important is transparency and openness in relationships? Do you bear all or keep some things to yourself? And that's from a man.
Okay, so right now, personal experience, I don't bear all. I've had a relationship where I tried to bear all, and the minute we got in an argument, she threw that shit right back in my face.
That's what most men fear.
That's what men fear. Like, how can I open up to you so when the minute you get mad, you're just gonna throw it back in my face? You know what? I ain't gonna tell you nothing else ever again.
But every woman ain't the same though.
Well, but I'm not gonna chance it.
Since there's more of y'all in the world,
Oh my God.
I'm not going off. I'm a percentile guy. Remember? So if I had this, if you shoot more shots, you're
1 out of 8 billion people. If one person, why do people forever? And it's not just men, because women do it. A woman can go through where a man hurt her and she never trusts no man again.
Right.
People go through situations. Somebody cheat, everybody got a question to cheat. Somebody lie, everybody can lie. Why do we make everybody pay for the mistake of usually our bad choices in people? Because you know who you're dealing with when you get.
You tell us, why do women make us pay for the last nigga's fault?
They're still damaged.
Well,
So women need therapy too.
Women, hell
Do women sit down in the beauty salon and
ask each other were they wrong?
Yeah.
Or do you just help?
Oh,
no, you know women
yeah,
say
lie.
I'm not gonna let her in my bedroom beat mess around against my man. You know what I'm saying?
No, women talk. Women actually will go out and talk. Women will tell each other that you were wrong. Women will sit and did you apologize? Did you? My circle of friends will hold me accountable. Y'all know Tish ain't letting that shit fly with
She
me.
tried to name drop because it was silent.
It was silent.
It was silent. So she wasn't name She was like, right.
See, y'all
She's
want
like,
name
my
drop
circle is
already.
good. We was like, your circle.
You better shut.
Yeah, no,
You know my circle is
Let me
good.
tell you something. Y'all friends ain't as good as mine. Because Tish will hold me.
Tish.
Hold on.
Hold me accountable.
She tried to name somebody we all knew. And you know, Jesus ain't
How
gonna let me
dare
do that.
you?
Jesus ain't gonna let me slip.
Tell me when my friend
Everybody knows
would
Jesus.
tell me, you know better than what that shit you pulling. You need to slow down. You need to act right. You need to get your attitude together.
But see, back to society and technology, if you do that to a friend today, you're hating.
They own me tonight.
You're hating. You see what I'm saying? If you tell your friend what they don't want to hear, they'll go to the other person
We do.
who strokes their ego and say, yeah, she was hating on me. Or he was hating on me.
Yeah, he was hating.
Instead of taking constructive criticism, you have to learn how to take constructive criticism. Nobody's always right?
Nah,
That's
nobody
true.
right.
Women do have a different way of apologizing.
What's true? Like you
I'm reading. Yeah,
I
y'all
can
got some
tell.
weird ways of apologize. I can see
tell.
it.
Yeah, you read well.
I
Like
can see it.
we got a podcast going on here.
And they coming in and be like 8 new ones.
I got you, but read like every 5 minutes or so. Like we need to try.
I
messages
can't
are
because
different.
they roll. You
They
can't
are coming
see.
in
They
hot.
are
The messages are
rolling.
coming in hot, bro.
I see them.
No, you can't.
It's like the phone ring. The phone's been ringing off the chain. Like, yeah, we gonna get 5 minutes in the next 30 minutes. That's all I'm saying.
Do you see how
It's like a bit of
all
nostalgia.
these
Like that's the part. I missed that when you had to be up doing it.
you let them.
Now you're right here. You got 9 to 5
They
today.
spoke ahead of time before this.
What?
You
Y'all better back up off my girl.
back up off me.
Listen,
Yo, this flipping.
I know she promoting the hookah.
Keyboard warrior tonight, ain't she?
and the
Going
hookah's
off
good.
on everybody.
I know she made a little hookah video
So
for you, and we laid it out.
I
But
did do my video and I had a good time with my hookah too. I appreciate
Share
it.
this, share
Shout
this.
out to
Shout
hookaholics.
shouts out to hookaholics.
Yeah, this old keyboard warrior over here tonight.
She
Yeah,
getting in
like-
on everybody. I'm gonna let her handle all of them.
Handle
She can
this.
handle Chubbs, Joe.
No, handle this. Handle C, T, and S. like,
I don't know. Listen, you two tonight been the government twins.
No,
Y'all
we
been
don't-
all
we don't
ooh, bro, you don't talk loud. Bro, you're not loud either. Your haircut is
First
great.
of all,
Men
first of
tell
all,
the truth.
First of all,
Men are honest.
if you gonna imitate us, put a little more bass in your voice.
I was gonna say that.
I
I
had
was
to
saying,
whisper
Put a little more bass in your
and give y'all some.
But you know what?
Voice.
That was cold for the other women. Say, sis, they like that. You feel me?
You see?
Now we getting stereotyped.
Just
no
that
matter
quick.
what. So
Just
you
that
like,
quick. That's that secret.
you gotta watch women or
These
They're-
niggas, I tell you.
women.
What you
I like
gotta
a man to express how he feels. I don't like the nonchalant type. Tell me what you're feeling so we can fix it. If I don't know how can I? If I don't know, how can I move different?
That's
So
true.
there are a lot of people who
That's
be like, I'm not gonna tell you what you did because I don't want to tell you, or I'm mad, or whatever reason they have. But if you can't tell me what's wrong, I can't fix it. If you don't give me a chance to fix it, what we're gonna do? Just stay angry?
That's true.
But that goes both ways.
Yeah,
If
that
y'all
goes-
don't tell us, we can't fix it either.
That's true.
You just use that.
That's
thing
true, too.
I'm
and
just saying, you know. I
But-
want you to let your
You,
dog
you
get out.
can own one.
I
On
want
the
you to
half
get
of the
the
on the
dog.
half of the men, like I'm speaking, like for real, like that's what makes it vulnerable. Like we want to talk, we want to tell you, and y'all throw it back in the face. Because
So if somebody did it to you at 20 and you dating now at 50, are you upset at 50 still? Like,
Did they put numbers in there, or they just speaking like,
We're speaking hypothetically.
oh no,
Okay, well, first of all, I ain't
you
50.
can't hold on no grudge. You can't hold on. That's bad.
I didn't say you were
First of all, I ain't
50.
That's like
That's
you
first
can't.
and foremost.
I didn't say you were 50.
You said if I'm dating at 20 and now you're 50, I'm not 50. Just want to clear that air. real
You
quick.
did point that way.
I mean,
If you pointed this way, I was like, hey, I ain't 50. You look like-
If she hurt you at 20 and now you're 60.
You know I'm not 60. Why you pointing me? Like,
another trying to slide it in like these old niggas in here.
no, but like that's true though. Like
You've never heard a woman say that.
most women, most guys, I say communication. It got to be communication because like that goes both ways. If you're not willing to tell me the problems that you have, I have no way of. That's like going to the doctor.
Please
Oh,
do.
that's like going to the doctor, not telling the doctor your symptoms, and
And
expecting
it's
to fix you.
sure. Right.
Yeah, like how the doctor gonna fix you? You can't tell them I got these symptoms. I'm waking up at this time. I'm urinating this X amount of times. Like, there's no way possible that doctor can fix you. So if you're not doing the same thing, information in your
You
household,
gotta tell it. You have to sit and have that conversation. One of the things you said last week when we were talking about the therapy part, a good relationship communicates. You have to talk. You have to sit down and say, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. Because that's also learning each other. That's another form of what's your favorite color. Because now I'm learning what's disrespect to you. Well, that may not be disrespect to me. Or
right?
why is this that way? And you might have looked at something a different way because you done went through some stuff.
Right,
You
right,
might have dealt with
right,
some crap.
right.
But-
No, you look at it because of what you went through.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
But what you went through then and this person is different. So you have to sit down and communicate that out because if the only person talking to you is you,
But you also got to give the
Isolation
person
thing.
time. to be-
isolation is dangerous.
But you also got to give them time to talk when they're ready to talk. You can't want the conversation to happen when you want it to happen because if I talked about it now, I'm gonna blow up on you.
Right, right.
Give me a minute to calm
gather himself.
down
Yeah, gather
and be able to
himself.
talk to you calmly. Because if you keep coming, what's wrong? I'm gonna blow up on you.
But then they say you come back that weak ass apology 10 minutes later. Like no, like the level of frustration has went down and decreased. So I'm able to express myself better because men hate to talk and shout before I know the words. It makes it feel stupid. That adds to the aggression.
And then I hate when I forgot to say something.
Oh, you always get in the room in the car and say, I ain't even get my shit off.
I didn't even get my shit on.
We know what we got to say. Y'all just be like, y'all should have said this. I think about that. I told you this when I was mad. You show him with affirmation. Good job. I'm proud of you from time to time. Doesn't have to be every day, but every now and then it doesn't hurt. Are men not
It
getting
doesn't.
compliments?
We're not, but y'all want flowers.
We don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like a man, yo, you won't get nothing out of a man if you don't treat him like a man. That's God honest truth. I'm serious here. Like y'all want flowers,
But
y'all
it's
want
second nature to
massages.
tell
But
a man.
You know when Nipsey got his flowers? You know when Bernie Mac got his flowers?
When they
You know when Kobe got his flowers?
when they die,
I'm just saying.
when they die.
But there are,
Nobody
I know women who do tell men, I'm proud of you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
What state is that?
On TV?
Shit, they
And
hit.
on TV, it's
What
written in
state
the
is that?
script.
What state is
It's on
that?
TV and it's written in the script.
Say the state and everybody out there that's a male is gonna move there. This
I
state's
can't
about to get an
stand
increase in
them.
population. What
Both
state
of
is
them
that?
lying.
Quickly, what's the state?
Shut up.
What's the city?
What's the city? What's the city?
Right here. There, I know women here who do it.
It can live.
You are such a
In the
liar.
metro?
I'm sorry.
The 803. And my man Melly Bell was the 803.
What you doing?
What you doing? She trying to fool us.
We been in. You know what we been in?
we just moved in.
Y'all don't feel it tonight.
Oh man.
You know how
Y'all
long
on
we
one
been in?
tonight. Oh, y'all on one tonight. It must happen in your 50s.
Sweet.
Oh, y'all on one
If we'd
tonight.
had some drinks up here, maybe, but we all sober. What you do?
About water.
I've experienced this. I gave him time, let him go through what he was feeling. Then when he was ready to talk, I was all ears. I'm going to tell you the powerful part of your conversation just now. When he was ready to talk, I was all ears. The number one thing I always hear is they complain that we don't listen.
how you did that. Hand swipe right there.
Because if I would have pointed, y'all would have been like, who did it?
So basically, you just blame both of us. Like, hey, that's cool. I like how you did that. That was real smooth.
Y'all always say women don't listen.
That was y'all don't.
No,
We do.
not majority of the time y'all don't. I mean, y'all do. It'd be crazy. It'd be pretty asinine. Y'all never.
You and him under the breast statements be killing me.
Yes,
You
okay.
did it all last week.
But he don't understand. You still here.
I think we hear you.
We get home here and there. They got more clarity.
You don't listen. Y'all don't. No, you don't. I hear you.
Nigga, any movie. You know, every movie, every man's downfall is because the woman didn't listen.
Every war, almost every war,
I'm just saying the woman didn't listen.
right?
The woman just didn't
Or she gamed them. Women got game, bro.
You better believe it.
Women got game.
Or Jordan LeBron
Y'all
got
make
nothing
women
on the
sound
wall.
like we are just on it.
No, I'm just saying, like y'all are
On the phone
savage.
begging. No, we don't. We
Yeah,
are
y'all
TV.
savage.
Say that one movie.
Women have game, bro.
CIA ain't got nothing.
On women.
Woman with a plan.
Now I do agree that you're supposed to give people time, because if you don't, they will say stuff they
I
didn't
like how
mean.
you try to deflect.
That's what they said. Hey, they said don't talk with an angry tongue, right?
And it's under your
I'm just saying, I like how you did it. Spread love the Metro way.
Because you're the one that told me, you were like, it's comments coming through, pay attention.
I did. I did.
It's
You
I'm trying to
did.
deflect.
it's not wise to speak with an angry tongue. They said that'd be the best conversation you ever regret.
It's not. But I do feel like we hear y'all. I do feel like comprehension is a problem when it comes to listening sometimes, because we listen to respond.
Ooh.
Yes,
Yes, y'all do.
yes,
I
yes.
said it. Shit, I owned it. We listen
That's
to
great
respond.
though.
That's good.
That's,
We
that's,
listen
If you
to
can get the other
respond.
women out there,
The other
look at the
80
camera. Look at
million.
the camera and say that. Say it again.
Mhm.
No, the camera's
Camera
there.
one. Camera one.
Camera. Look at the camera.
Camera one.
When I tell y'all, next
Camera
week
one.
I'm taking a red
You're
book.
so wise tonight. I didn't say that. Look at, it's the glasses.
That's the
It's
aunties.
TT's.
The aunties.
Oh, TT Wise. That's her new name when she wear glasses. TT Wise.
I can't stand you.
Do this. Do this.
You gotta give it the-
Grown men do.
What? We back
Grown
on.
men do, but gotta be around positive men. So grown men do have conversations with other men,
Right.
but they have to be around positive men to get good energy in a safe space to talk.
I concur. I concur.
Absolutely.
Iron sharp as iron.
I agree.
Sugar don't look for shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
But should
I appreciate all these comments y'all hitting us
They
with.
are
Like,
rolling.
boy,
Y'all don't want me to read none.
Y'all are on it.
No one I can finally see.
I ain't
screen.
say that. I say I ain't want them to be on CTS podcast, but like up here, like I want them there.
Walk the whole panel tonight.
we got a
It's everybody. We got a bigger panel tonight.
we got a big, and we are very appreciative. Matter of fact, if y'all could
Go out there.
go ahead and subscribe, hit subscribe, follow, share.
Let's hit that 1,000 tonight.
You can't
Conversations
blame
that suit.
every woman for the last one.
Podcast.
But that goes. I will give you this one.
Yeah. Come on with it
You were left.
and let it fly.
You were right.
Okay.
That's
You
true.
were right when you said it goes both ways.
So this ain't a one-way street.
It's not a one-way street.
Okay, we're going up and down tonight.
I can't knock you for blaming. Shut up. Yes. That was logical. I can't blame you for holding against me what somebody else did when I constantly hold shit against you for what I've been through.
Correct.
I don't trust you because of what I went through,
That sounds like a
but you
star
don't
woman.
trust me with your emotions because of what you've been through. So we both do the same shit, but I want you to trust me because I got it. However, I will tell you the number one thing people don't realize: it's not the other person you don't trust; it's yourself.
So look at the camera. When you do something good, look at the camera and say it. Camera one right there.
Camera one.
If you have a problem trusting someone, it's not them you don't really trust; it's you. Especially if they've never given you a reason not to trust them. You don't trust your decision-making
book.
skills. You don't trust yourself.
That was chapter 6.
I
was chapter 6.
Y'all make me sick. I'm not fooling with them. Many of who you date is a reflection of you. You pick people based off what you see in yourself. If you are a person who is quiet, you're normally going to go to somebody who's bold and outspoken. If you are a person who is organized, yeah, you do.
Oh man, I don't agree. I'm sorry.
A lot of people who
I don't
structure,
agree
who
with
have problems with organization, you are attracted to someone who's opposite of you. It's a reflection of what you
Like
want to
yin and
be.
yang.
It's
So let me ask you this: is yin and yang sharing the same amount of space in that circle?
Supposed to be.
They're supposed to be. It takes 50-50 to have sex. But y'all gotta, I'm serious. I'm serious. It takes communication between two parties to have an agreement, right?
It does.
So why are women calling men cheat or simps when he say he want to go 50-50 on deals? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, is that the double standard? Is that a female double standard? See how I brought that all
you need both halves.
That's all I'm saying. Got about a whole deal, you know the half.
How did we get back to the 50-50? How did that go all the
No,
way?
It all comes full circle.
It came full circle. That was a part of what we were saying all night. But I gave the comparison to what we were saying all night. Right.
Camera one, shut up.
Right. Well, ain't it?
Some things you gotta hold down. Some things I don't even care to know. Don't tell me everything. A wise old woman once said, if it's in your past and has nothing to do with your present, unless it's something that needs to come here. Like, I need to tell you I got kids. It's part of my past. They're still in my present.
Right.
But I don't need to tell you what I did when I was 17 years old.
No, who want to know? Everybody was like pretty much.
But that's what that bear all was. Bear all. Sometimes you tell too much.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Not me. Information is
That goes to the body count. Does the body count matter? Dun, 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 dun. Does the body count matter?
I don't want him to be like, I'd have slept with 100 people. Because like he said,
does
I
the body count matter out there? I want to hear that. We don't have to go into a long paragraph. Yes or no, does the body count matter?
I think it's gonna come back as yes. It does.
Who wants to know about like?
Nobody wants to know.
Nobody wants to know. But the reason I don't want to know is why that matters. I don't want to know. It matters. So please don't tell me because I'm gonna stick you to
my partner. We was in college. I never forget this. I thought it was BBD song. She was cool on campus. He said he went home with her like everybody knew her. Like he asked her like, why are they, like? And she said some of those guys I slept with crushed them.
That's why it matters, bro.
Transfer.
I don't want to call you like, hey, Herc, I got this new thing, Keisha. Backseat Keisha? I don't want to hear that. Bro, I don't want to hear front seat Francesca, bro. I don't need to hear that.
Do they really give names like that?
Who?
Y'all.
You gotta get backseat Keisha's name. You gotta get backseat Keisha's name. Suburban Susan.
Like that's where the body count comes in and matters. It shouldn't, but I swear to God, if I see the fellas, we at her crib, E, come through, we chilling. Like, I just met this baddie last week, boy. Over on that. And everybody be like, the record stops? You talking about backseat Keisha? Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's gonna kill me. I thought it was me.
We can't do what they do. See how they
do? I love being the best.
Women, we will say no. We will say no.
So what? Y'all don't say no to biscuits and free meals. What else?
We do.
Not that butter biscuit.
We're not accepting butter biscuits.
Fellas, if she's slipping, get the biscuit. Get that honey butter. Get that honey butter.
We will tell our friends, don't smash them. Hit up with everybody. Like everybody gets that.
See?
And
but it shouldn't matter though. Body count shouldn't matter, right?
Share. I've heard it wasn't this. I've heard it wasn't that. Don't do it.
But man, you know what I find out most of the time when y'all do that because y'all don't want nobody to get it.
No.
Yeah. They had a whole group, bro.
They had a
whole
That's
group.
not why.
Sister, you know them. They stick together on something. Messy garbage.
No.
Men
keep it real. Ain't no sister like the one I got. My nigga. Ain't no. If you was any bigger. Say something. Say something.
Once again, that's 30 comments ago. Like, you asked for her help. She was cooking it. She was fixing a sandwich and went back like, oh shit.
She was making her man sandwich.
Yes. She was making her man sandwich.
While she's happy doing her 50-50 at home.
And she came back. Oh, she need. Girl, we should not. That's what you need.
Some things that you do that reminds me of my last relationship triggers. Trauma bonds. If you come together with somebody when you're still
Well, that was the dumbest song ever made.
What?
You remind me of a girl I once knew.
Oh, you can't. Yeah,
that is the dumbest song ever made.
By Usher?
Yes.
You can't try to holler.
That's a pet peeve. Oh, that song is a pet peeve.
Like, who wants to hear I would take you out, but you remind me of this one chick I was dating. That is the dumbest song.
But that's what we just said a minute
That's
ago.
what I'm saying.
In a way, when we just said, I would tell you how I feel, but
You should have knew something was wrong with your boy because he had you remind him of the Jeep. See, y'all thought it was just girls. He right here just knocking down automobiles right out the gas
I
tank
can't.
and let it all over him, bro.
I can't. He
Y'all
can't read, hear, or see. Kirk can't.
What?
You can't read, hear, or see. Thank you. See, Destiny, we should have had y'all on here with. They need to cut it out.
They can be on the next panel.
Let the past go. Easier said than done.
Nobody asked about the body count. That's the first one that said let the past go. Let
Yeah,
the past
go to the bottom of these comments. We need a answer to
I'm
this.
trying to get to them.
That's
I
true.
learned to
That's true.
study patterns, nonverbal. Now that is the God's honest truth.
Who's that? Another man, ain't it?
It's your cosigner.
Of course, because the man be spitting.
Oh, they ganging up tonight, but it's
Nobody
okay.
ganging up.
I'm gonna let
They
them.
spit.
What did you say? You don't want to go back 30 comments, read that?
Ooh, shut up.
I'm just making sure.
You get an I agree in.
What did we agree on? Like you said, that was 35 minutes ago. But I appreciate it, though.
Eating right down your thoughts. That's the second time you've been talking to write a book.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Might be God trying to call me.
That boy's smart.
they are here. Women do give. Women will say, I say women, not girls. I appreciate you.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm proud of
Set that
you.
up.
Then she on the phone texting her girlfriend. Girl, let me
I
tell you
am
something.
not.
All over some weed glue. All over. I don't see them fall out of weed glue.
Lisa, I'm in the 803. A woman that tells a man, I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. I told you, we do it.
That's 3 women. You know
That's 3 women. Yeah, that's 3 women. I asked you to tell. We asked you for the state. We asked you for the county. We asked you what?
I didn't have to. You're sitting right next to one. Your phone, your alert went off. It told you right here. We do that.
Oh,
Who? Phone ain't go off.
Yesterday, she was just telling you, I'm proud of you.
Let me see. Anybody tell me?
Adam said, listen to God, don't eat that shit.
what y'all
What
did.
y'all did.
See?
The apple wasn't the apple. That was what they said. Never mind. I
Y'all
didn't
don't listen.
explain it.
Who just lied and said, they text me and told me they're proud of me? One of the women, right? Why am I checking like they got my number, right? That's how quick they lie.
That's
Bro.
how quick they do it.
You lie, they
You
lie,
need me to text you, I'm proud of you.
everybody lie. You get a lie, you get a lie.
Shut
Come on, girl, we all tell
up.
lies.
Don't be blaming us. Y'all supposed to be the head anyway. Don't be following her up. He should have told her no and slapped it out of her hand.
What Billy said, don't listen.
Don't listen.
Shouts out to Dudley.
Let me tell you something. I got PTSD from hearing you don't listen. You don't listen.
Hold
Can
on.
you go to the
We're at
bottom?
Barcode tomorrow, R&B Thursday. Shout out to Dudley. That's going to be hosted by some good men. A few good
But you can
fellas.
skip a lot.
We go back. We need to answer this body count.
That's what this bitch
She's
on.
trying to-
Hey, does the body count matter? Does the body count matter?
Please, y'all, answer the question. Does body
No,
count
that's
matter?
the question they're ducking. Like, we
Do
answered
you
one
want
question,
to
we had
know-
70 answers. I asked the
Do
question
you
70
want
times,
to
bro.
know
It's like in the back
your
of the TV.
partner's body count? Backseat Keisha.
See that? She said she was, though. She was fixing the sandwich. See that?
That's 30 comments ago.
What you doing? She had him as a duke. Was that him as a duke on that sandwich?
It was helmet.
Jocelyn said it does not matter. As a matter of fact, just speaking in percentages when it comes to questions of quantity.
So it don't.
She got an LOL behind that?
It don't matter.
That's in sarcasm.
You can have bodies from another state, just not from mine.
Okay. If you moved here from Atlanta, I can give you,
Word,
a
oh.
leeway.
We don't want that Negro.
See? It
I
doesn't matter.
don't want my girl wasting her time. Sis, he is a grower, not a shower.
What?
So a woman would tell another woman, listen, we already heard about it. Somebody will probably share some stuff. Bruh, it's not worth the time. Don't do it, Miss Steele. Damn it.
That's what guys using these days. I'm a grower, not sure. Like, you're supposed to be in it.
Nope. Body count does not matter.
Yeah, you say that till you find out that's friends.
You find out, yeah.
I body count, I will just
I don't wanna know.
I know you grown. I got kids, you got kids by the end. We grown. I know you're not a virgin. But do not tell me, yes, that you are 152. You are.
It's,
I don't want to be. I can't.
It's not the coming from my significant other. It's what the city knows. That's what I'm saying.
That's what it is.
If I go to the garage and the boys are chilling, and I say, yo, I just met this baddie, and they be like, yo, you talking about such and such, it's gonna kill me.
That's true.
I don't want to know, but babe, don't be choo-choo Charlie.
Her name Choo-Choo Charlie. Why they call you Choo-Choo Charlie? You back on? I don't know.
Oh my God.
I tell you, my man dropped out of school.
So she can be a hoe, but she has to be a quiet hoe. Like, you don't want.
I respect her because she was honest. She was like, yeah, I slept with a couple of those guys. Like, yeah,
Damn.
14 niggas for you. We only been in the mall for 3 hours. You ain't show me another side of town.
So on that date, did you buy anything?
I can never come back.
No, you said me. Like, it wasn't me. I said my partner.
I can never come back.
You can't.
I can never go back to something.
Nobody is going to be honest about their body count, especially women.
Especially women.
Facts.
Especially women, bro. They got this little knack to lie. Have you ever heard one talk or breathe?
Y'all are on one. The body count should always be 3. That's all you need to know.
Lie.
Tracy.
That's a lie.
What?
That's a lie.
I do.
What's up, Trace?
I do believe it's an inappropriate. She said, always tell them 3.
Real talk. I don't stay from the 803. So you lied. That's where you was from.
She lied, so she out here lying.
I can't-
Why do you have to lie if you have nothing to hide?
It is an inappropriate question. I don't want to listen. Do you have any? The question is, do you have anything? Are we clear? And like he says, does everybody know you? Because I can't walk into my friend's birthday party and 16 people in the room and slept with you.
No, he was just walking with her.
Right.
Yo, look who she with.
You can't have that conversation. Oh, Chris, I meant to tell you.
Smiling.
I fucked him. Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Now both of y'all can sit back and be like, so you remember, did he do this? Yeah, he did that with me too. I don't know. Just don't be with everybody.
Just don't be with everybody.
Just don't be with everybody.
But we don't have 30 cars.
I don't have 30 cars.
We don't have the option. I don't want you to think that. We don't have the option.
See, while you at the Ford dealership, I'm at
That's a
O'Malley's
rule.
car wash.
That's supposed to be a rule amongst women as well. If you've been with my friend, you can't be with me.
That's understood.
We're not gonna compare and share, and I'm not comfortable around you.
Oh, men
We both
the
slept
same
the
way.
same person.
Men the same way. We try to.
Because I'm trying to think. So when you see them, are you remembering stuff?
It depends. It depends on.
I don't like it.
It depends on what happened last.
I had that conversation off camera.
If he was a light switch, brother.
That's so
I
nasty.
know, right? If
No.
she was trash.
No.
No, not what you thinking.
What?
I don't mind.
What?
I don't even want it.
Hold on.
There are people in this world who both know what stuff tastes like.
Not in.
Not Crystal, I ain't sharing shit. That's disgusting.
Anyway.
We ain't about to say we're friends and both of us talking like that.
22.
Good morning, homie. How you doing, girl? Was he like this with you? That's disgusting.
Y'all are funny, man.
Y'all wild tonight.
Who's
So
women?
while we going through these comments,
Bro, we used to call her Jawbone.
even remember her name.
No, say hi, bro. Say, read how you say it. Bro. We used to call her Jawbone. We found her at.
We even remember your name.
We heard she moved to something.
This is why you can't get around. And do not stay in the circle. Find your new
Because you a
people.
lucky man. Your woman said, ooh, I know you know. I know
That,
Ooh, I don't remember you.
that, oh my God, that.
We got, you know what? This is yo,
That right there, that comment, bro, you a lucky man. Because I know what she do. Nigga, what?
We are getting such good feedback. We need to do this battle of sex like once a month for real.
We're going to do it every third Wednesday.
Every third Wednesday, it will be Battle of the Sexes. We will get new people to come in on our panel. And we will start having these open discussions. One thing we all did agree is that the internet has given us false realities, false rules, false goals to reach that don't really exist. And it's in relationships. We can't do it. We can't do it no more. So we're going to have honest conversations, single, married, dating, whatever it is. And we're going to come to the table and start talking
I
about
had date, you know what I'm saying?
If she ain't doing right, I swap out. What?
My nose is running. I keep sniffing. I want somebody like, and one of them took powder. You know the mics pick up everything. I've been sniffing like this.
I'll beat the nigga ass
Try not to kill
on sight. I don't ask the question, how many people you've been with? I don't. Listen.
I don't
Now,
know.
people won't ask you how many people you've been with, but you damn well better believe they're going to ask the people around them, how you know them? How you know them? How you this? Because we need to make sure that the circle of people we sit around every day don't know what we know.
This between social media, pillow talking, backstabbing, and screenshots.
Ooh.
Damn screenshot death.
And you gotta go to Jupiter to cheat.
You know what I'm
To,
saying? You can't do it on planet Earth. Nowhere.
there's a lot of different things that the internet has messed up and changed. I do not think traditional dating is what it used to be anymore because the world has changed and we have to own that. Women are not where they used to be, where even though society does talk a lot, women have become a lot bolder in their decision making. So you're not sitting around waiting until marriage to have sex with somebody. You're not even going to hide that you're not waiting to marriage to have sex with someone. If you choose to, that's your business. But people are moving different right now
Right.
in all ways. I do agree that dating is important and that we should date. You should, because it's just like sex. It's what keep you connected. Same token, I do believe that because we got social media, because we got our cell phones, because we sit and talk all day long, it takes away from the purpose of the date. I know you're pretty. I done seen you already. I know you look like this. I FaceTimed you today. It's you don't get a chance to miss things anymore. I do agree with that.
You don't.
I do agree that communication needs to take place and we need to do a better job of it.
You know why your granddaddy and your grandma stayed together for so long?
You're under the breath.
He only saw her 3 hours a day.
Girl, I miss you. That's
That man got up, went to work, came home, ate his dinner, and went to see because he had to get up again in the morning.
right.
I see you on Saturday.
You wake up, you talk on the way to work, you text 3 times before lunch, you talk twice before lunch.
I done
You
sent you
text
40
when you
funny
get, when you get
videos.
off. You text when you get on, and then she expect you to come home like you ain't miss me today.
And want to talk. Why you want to talk?
You ain't miss me today. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It don't make sense
I
until you
didn't.
bring that out like
I
that.
didn't have a chance.
I
And
miss
then I'm
you
mad.
today. No, I
What you
didn't.
mean? No. Well, I talk to y'all damn day.
You don't miss me? No.
Yeah, like,
I don't get a chance.
but I miss you.
It don't. You don't hear
But not
it.
like
Hear
you
it
want
out
to
like
miss.
that. You're
Right.
like, damn.
I'm just saying, your granddaddy came
So
home
we
gave
are
him
we
that
are we
check.
crediting technology to aiding us towards dating or the decrease?
Technology has changed a lot because
Good or bad?
dating is
Or
different too.
today,
I don't
today.
have to go to the movies
You
and
go
see
to
movies
DMs.
no more.
I mean, you go to DM. We talk relationships. I know everybody got since the scramble. It's been messed up for cable. Okay, we're not gonna talk about the fire stick.
Bro, I got access to 500 women right here in Columbia because I can just go on social media.
Yes,
They didn't have that back in the day.
yes.
When you saw that woman you thought was bad, you had to go chase that woman.
Yeah, go chase that woman.
And you had to
know
wait.
you still get.
And you had to wait till she got home to call her. You
Right.
couldn't call her while she was driving in her car.
No.
Technology has definitely damaged dating.
Yes.
Everybody
And
has
it continues.
millions of
Yes.
options. Like
Yes.
we might
Guilt
say,
shit.
well, your grandfather might have been with your grandmother for 32
You
years.
can't compare me to my granddad.
Yeah, but she didn't have Facebook where when his ass was gone.
Temptation was scarce.
It was scarce. My granddad also had a, well, not mine, but but these niggas also had a whole family of 10 miles down the road and you never knew about them. I'm just saying.
And my great grandfather
You didn't
did
have
that.
access to people back in the way you do today. And because we have so much access,
It has
it
changed.
changes. I don't.
A lot has changed.
It's so bad.
What's so bad?
Because like I can't impress you with nothing in today's world.
No shock value. No more shock
There's
value.
no shock value.
Everybody's
Oh,
exposed to
I just
everything.
went and got this new Audi. Well, you know, oh, what? You just went and got a new G-Wagon. Well, goddamn. Do you know? But now I saw it on Instagram.
Yes.
So the new go getter, that attitude that you got to get it, got to get it, got to get it. We're never satisfied.
No, women are never said. You never gonna say that one.
And everybody
I
wants
stop talking humans.
and everybody wants
Oh, humans not
instant
guys. Guys are simple. We just want football, a man cave, and some cognac. And every now and again, we'll give you a biscuit.
First of all, we said there was going to be an honest recap.
This is honest. Like honestly, we really are. We are simple.
I don't think people in general are satisfied no more. Like you just said, we always trying to reach something else. You can have $30,000 in your pocket right now. You'd be like, but I ain't got, $300,000. But you got 30.
Cause
Yeah, but we're willing to wait to get it. we want instant gratification.
Instant
We
gratification.
are impulsive.
Y'all want
Very.
instant gratification.
Very.
And when you find the one who not go on the journey with you, you know, he don't have it today, but he will in 2-3 years, that's the one are getting locked down. Usually not the one you see on Instagram every other day.
I agree.
Taking pictures from the side. You know what I mean? Before you take a picture from the side, you're promoting what you're about. Right?
That's a woman's stance. That's what I'm saying.
Thank y'all so much for joining.
That's cool.
That's your closing out.
I just wanted, because I don't want to give away all the free tea tonight. We got every third Wednesday coming.
Every
It's
third
enough
Wednesday.
tea to talk a lifetime.
Listen. If you want them to come back,
Now you bring your smooth voice
you
back.
gotta have them want something. What do men tell women? Don't show everything so soon. Give a man something to dream about.
So then why is it okay to give it the first night?
No, that's because you got a connection. You missed the whole.
You just missed the whole.
You got to have a connection. You cannot control your feelings. You control the dress.
But you
You
ain't
see what I'm
supposed to.
saying?
So cover it up and give it out.
Cover it up. Listen. The girl hers. Is her not beautiful? She don't have to reveal nothing.
She didn't.
I ain't saying
It took
she's
it 3 years
better
before we
than
saw her eyes.
Ashanti.
It took us 3 years before we saw the girl eyes.
Now, Ashanti is a different beast. You see what I'm saying now? No.
Grep stayed because of the nightgowns.
Yeah, it wasn't under.
You know what? It was covered up, but he knew it was under that.
He
thing.
knew it was under there.
He knew it was under that nightgown. Because she gave something to dream about.
Go in there and listen to Michael Jackson.
Gonna make a change.
The little
Yeah,
guy.
I'm out.
Gonna make a change. Oh God! Now that was she was quick your feet. She was fast.
Oh.
Gonna make a change.
I ain't do the remote.
Nobody has made love over Michael Jackson. Let's go back there.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Nobody makes love to beat.
Yeah.
Not when he has other songs.
Every third Wednesday, we're going to do your battle sex and relationship talk. Please join us. We'll get back to this guy's music lesson in the bedroom.
Nobody listen to Mike.
You can listen to my. We're not doing this. Listen,
I'm talking about
it's an hour and 30 minutes in.
You ain't
we
stroking
came
doing
in
that.
trying to be
He said
calm
nigga had a
because
whole
it
house
was
in
a very
Saturday.
lit weekend last
You
week.
ain't stroking.
And then they just started to show out. Now he talking about gonna make a change. They talking about who gonna be stroking it and call women liars.
No, see, that's a bit of embellishment.
See,
We did not call y'all liars.
She's trying to close it with us saying y'all liars. That's a lie right there.
We gonna keep these episodes going. When in?
Every third Wednesday.
Every third Wednesday. So we did the recap today to say that we are going to bring you a lot of different things. We heard all the feedback, we heard all the insight, and we've watched all the ratings. We
We
appreciate
thank you.
He was listening.
that we were listening, but we appreciate that in less than 2 years, we've grown to almost 1,000 subscribers, and we get a lot of feedback and insight. So we are
Oh, we
definitely
hit
going
1,000
to ensure we did.
I'm telling you, my
Sure.
viewers, they're gonna help us up.
You feel that?
Yeah, help us get that 1,000. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you can.
I feel
Get
it.
it, please.
It's the little bell joint, right?
It's the bell. Make sure that you get notifications that we're on. Subscribing just lets us know that you're there. So we ask you to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell.
And get feedback.
But every Wednesday, we will bring males, females, a panel to have these real life discussions.
What time, Chris?
7.
Tell them. You tell me. I know I'm with the panel with you.
7-ish.
7-ish.
So, 7.
7-ish. You know we ain't there on time.
Any shout outs? We got anybody to shout out? Who we want to give out? There's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff around here.
I want to shout out everybody that was on the panel with us last week, man. It wasn't for them giving us all that great feedback, even though they were shouting. We wouldn't have had a recap to do tonight and realize that this is a good topic that we need to bring back every month. So I want to shout out all my people. Who we got? Lala. I got David.
got Red.
I got Red.
Bianca.
There's a lot of people.
We got Bianca. We got Boy Mel. Can't
Oh
forget the
God,
guy.
man.
You know, Dudley.
Can't forget the guy.
Dudley always comes through.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget, we got the barcode every Thursday. We're gonna have R&B Thursdays. Nothing but R&B music. Nothing but grown folks. Nice
I'll be sitting here
vibe.
reading the
Come in and
questions.
vibe with us, man. Just a couple of good fellas.
I'm trying to get through y'all's comments to make sure everybody gets seen. I stop and start reading them and forget what I'm doing. We appreciate
Catch
y'all.
y'all next week.
We catch y'all next week. Same time, same place, different conversations.
7-ish.
Be
You just
safe.
gotta slide the shot up in there, don't you?
Just saying, we wasn't on at 7 o'clock.
It's still recording? It's